Hey guys, Marmalade here, and welcome to episode 1 of my big epic road trip of 2024. Can't wait. I'll kind of go over the plan for this series of videos. This is just documenting my almost 2 months, or actually a little over 2 months out here on the road. You guys may know that I also am a backpacker, so there will be backpacking videos in here. But the road trip ones, I'm basically going to kind of show my everyday, what I'm doing, where I'm going. I'll take you even to the trailhead of where I'm maybe going to start hiking. I might show a couple clips for you, but there'll be a separate video for the complete hike, because I know some of you like the car life and the van life and being nomadic videos, and some like the hiking videos, or some like both. So I love the creativeness of making a hiking video, so those will be separate, but I will kind of explain where I'm going during my road trip and what I'm doing, and then if you want to watch the hike, you can do that separately. So today is July 21st. I have the end of July, August, and September off from work. I've worked 2 jobs for 10 months hard. I get up every single day at 4:45 to drive DoorDash, and I go to my regular job, so I've worked really hard to save the money to do this. So the plan is to, well, let's kind of digress. So it's July 21st. I left at 2:30 a.m. in Carlsbad, California to head up to the Sierras. In about 3 days, I'm starting the High Sierra Trail, and I have a good friend, Larry, who's going to be helping me get there, and I'll explain that later in one of my my videos on the road, but how I'm getting there and all that. But I decided to come up really early. We're still having a heat wave. I'm going to Lone Pine. I've only got about 75 more miles. It is about 5:49 right now in the morning, so get there by 7. It's getting still to about 100 degrees. There is a cooling trend, which I'm thankful for while I'm on trail in a few days. But I want to do this really interesting hike that I've been eyeing for years on all the trails. I'm going to test that. If it's too hot, I'm going to turn around. But it's going to be around 70, which is, of course, not bad when I start about 7 or 7:10. But it could get to 90 to 100 by the time I'm done. It's only a 4.5 mile out and back, so about 2 1/4 each way. It's quite steep, at least elevation-wise, so we'll see how I feel heat-wise, and just go from there. I really want to do this hike, and then later on today, after I finish that, I'm going to go into Lone Pine, get some lunch maybe, or something cold to drink, and chill and cool off, literally chill. And I'm meeting in Lone Pine. You take a road up to the Whitney Portal, and that's where I'll be ending my hike in about a week's time, starting Wednesday. So I'm staging my car there, so I'm actually going to crash and just sleep in my car or at a campsite tonight up at the Whitney Portal, and then in the morning, and Larry's going to meet me there today also, and then in the morning we'll take off to for the rest. I'll show you that later in other videos. But yeah, so today is just getting there, trying to get this hike in if I can, and man, it's just so beautiful. It doesn't look like, there's always chances of thunder showers in the mountains like this, but it looks like it's going to be really good weather today, next few days, and then also my 6-day hike doing the High Sierra Trail. So let's get it on and come along with me. Bye. All right, guys, so I showed you a couple clips of that hike, but that was incredible. Make sure if you're into hiking, you go watch that video. One of the coolest things I've ever done on a day hike, but it's hot. Up there it was about probably 80, it's 94 down here lower. We're going into Lone Pine now. I'm gonna kind of check, I've been there a bunch, but check the town out, look for somewhere to eat lunch. There may or may not be a coffee shop, I can't remember, but I think there is, so maybe some air conditioning where I can go literally chill for a while and just look around town and kind of wait for some time to go by. I want to get up my ride, and my buddy that's going to give me a ride to my hike is going to be there around 3-ish, so I'm going to shoot for that. So for now I've got about, it's 10:49, so I've got a lot of time. But remember, I got up super early at 2, and I'm going to be tired early, I know that, so I'll probably crash early, but all right, let's get to Lone Pine. All right, guys, had a great lunch and just got out of the heat. It's 102 degrees here in Lone Pine. My buddy Larry, who's giving me a ride to the start of the trail in a couple days, showed up too a little bit early. So we're going up to get out of this heat and go up. He's never been to the portal. Super pretty, I'll show it to you. And just kind of get some good camp spots for the night. We're gonna actually camp out in our car, so I'm gonna find a good spot and somewhere to leave my car while I'm hiking for a week, so I can pick it up when I'm done hiking. So let's show you this drive up there is stunning. You can see Whitney at the top. If you see some pokey, jagged, tooth-like looking rocks, that's Whitney, Mount Whitney, the tallest mountain in the lower 48 states. All right, so for those of you who are either not hikers or you are, but you've never been here, the Whitney portal is amazing. I'm going to show it to you. This is part of my road life. I told you I'm going to show you things when I've been places, but the first part is this wooden structure behind me. I'll go over there and show you. Look at those towering mountains behind it. But this is where you finish when you do the Whitney portal, or you do the John Muir Trail, or as I'm going to, a couple days, going to do the High Sierra Trail. So let's check it out. So I'm going in reverse, like if you're gonna go up to Whitney, you start here. They have a really old scale here to weigh your pack. It's pretty cool, but neat structure. I'll be coming down here in about 8 days or so, and I can't wait. It's gotta be a great sense of accomplishment when you come out of those mountains and finish here. Okay, as you go up this road here, you'll go to the store, the restaurant. It's all one building. You can see the sign here, the Portal Store. And they have a little area you can sit and then order food and then have it call your name when it's ready. So out here is where you can sit. They have places up here you can sit. They have a store in here. They have ice cream, things like that here. Cold drinks, I'm gonna buy a few. It's like juice, water, lemonade, milk, Gatorade, soda. Very cool. Okay, they have this really cool pond here. It's fed by a few streams. There's a stream right here, see right there, and it's got trout in it. And there's some people we can see over there fishing right now, over there. But very pretty little pond. And I think we can find some. They were floating over here when I went by here earlier, so let's see if we can get them. Here, look in the water. See that? Decent sized ones. They're all down on this end. A whole bunch of them, probably 10 or 15 right here. Decent size. These are all catch and release. We have a lot of campgrounds here. They book up fast, so if you ever want to stay here, you have to book way ahead of time. So I don't know if you can see that, but an insane waterfall here. It's one of the steepest ones without being a drop-off I've ever seen. We'll get closer and I'll show it to you. It's amazing how fast things change in the Sierra, and this is a perfect example. We're gonna sit out in our camp chairs and relax. We're gonna have to wait for this rain to stop though. It's coming in pretty hard and heavy. But yeah, thank goodness I have the car. It's coming this way, so I have my window open just to kind of get a little air. I love rain, man. I don't see much of it in San Diego.
All right.
What's up? This is my man right here, Larry. 2 years in a row, my savior.
It's all been great fun for me.
And look at, now you're in a new place you haven't been.
Yeah, my video.
Okay, so status update. Just chilling, as you can see, in our chairs. As I showed you, I got a spot right across. You can see over there those wooden structures, as I showed you before. That's where I'll finish in about 8 days. So it's great. I have a parking spot right here. And it is 4:25. You can order, they close the restaurant at 8, so we can order up to 7:15. So I think maybe another hour we'll order, so 5:30. We're gonna both crash. We're gonna sleep in the cars, but we're gonna crash and get in the car early. It's getting colder and it's been raining off and on. But also, remember, I got up at 2 and only had 3.5 hours of sleep and did that really steep hot hike. And it's just been a really long day. So we'll get up in the morning. There's been a lot, we were warned, there's a lot of bear activity, and especially when I leave on my hike tomorrow, I'm gonna make sure all the food's out of my car. And I've already put 90% of it in a bear box. I might have a couple snacks in my car tonight, I may not, I don't know. But when I leave, I have to have all food out of there. I guess they're tearing up cars here. Excuse me, so gotta make sure I do that. But that's about it. I'm just chilling. I'm just really enjoying just being up here in nature, and I've missed this so much after, spending 2 straight months on the PCT last year. I just miss being in the Sierras. I mean, look at this place. I don't know if it shows very well, but it's gorgeous here. It's hailing now. All right, hey. Yeah, so we're trying to deal with this rain, but look at this rain, but look at this beautiful bacon cheeseburger, fries. They give you all the accoutrement, and I'm still nursing my Coke, but yeah, this looks good. Still raining. Hail stopped. Hey guys, good morning. It is 6 a.m., 7:22, so had a good night and sleeping in here. I'm in the parking lot at the Whitney Portal, and a lot of people got up around 2 o'clock. They start usually around 2 if they're going to do the Whitney, the peak of Mount Whitney all in one day. It's 22 miles round trip, but they'll start around 2 o'clock and get up there, 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock, and then hike all the way back down. But yeah, so it was funny. I kind of woke up and turned over, and I saw all kinds of headlights, people getting out of their cars and leaving. But so now is a big day for me. I'm leaving the car here for my hike. So Larry's parked just down the way from me. And so the plan is I was getting up at 6, and I have to pack up my backpack, get my clothes. I have to have every single thing. And that's all I have, because everything else will be in my car. And I have to make sure I have everything to start our drive to Visalia, where we're going to stay, to stage ourselves to take me to my hike in a couple days. So the main thing is I have to get all my stuff packed. And it can't be any food in this place because I guess there's a bear or two that comes here and visits and breaks in and shatters windows and takes your food and destroys your car. So I have to make sure all my food is out of the car and in the bear boxes they have here for you. And then I'll just pick that back up when I get back here in about 8 days or 7 days from now. So let's do this. Hopefully it's not too cold out there. I don't even have a clue, but it's warm in here. So we left about, what, 7:20 or 7:25?
Yes.
It was 57 degrees, very nice this morning compared to how it was hailing and raining last night. But I've staged my car there now, thanks to Larry, and we're going to drive about, what, 4.5 hours? 4.5 hours to Visalia, where I got a hotel room for a couple nights and get staged for my hike. This video happens to be just road life, road tripping, so that's what we're doing today. So we have a nice drive. These mountains are right in the way, so you have to drive around them all. So anyway, we'll be down in Lone Pine here shortly, maybe about 5 or 10 miles, and then we're gonna head south and around and then north again to Visalia, and that'll stage us to be close to Sequoia National Park in a couple days to start the hike. So anyway, we're on the way, baby.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
We are starving, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
All right.
That lunch and
more
chili.
biscuits.
Yeah, woo.
All right, I got a salad. I'm gonna have meat tonight, but I have a Chipotle chicken salad. But look what this young man's got. That's a half a rack, right?
Yeah, that's
Asparagus and some, what kind of mushrooms?
Mushrooms, sauteed.
Sauteed butter mushrooms.
And asparagus.
Yeah. I think we're gonna like this. We're starving.
Fantastic.
All right, so we're gonna go pick up some supplies for the room, snacks basically, right? Yeah. And let's check it out. And I need to get a razor. I'm gonna shave tomorrow before my hike. So,
Hey, did I mention it's kind of hot out here?
yeah, it's gonna be 108 degrees here. I'm very spoiled living by the beach in San Diego. All right, guys, this is the next day. I didn't film much last night, but I'm in the hotel at Fairfield Inn in Tulare, which is the edge of Visalia, and we're staged for tomorrow to start my hike. And so I was going to show you the room a little bit. I'll try to show you the hotel if I can a little bit later. It's not that exciting. It's a basic hotel, but it's nice. And we have air conditioning. It was almost 109 yesterday, so having a room with air conditioning is great. But let me show you the room real quick. So, nice room. And see the view. There's not much out here. It's very flat. We had to drive through Bakersfield to get here, and then here's this very flat. So that's our beautiful view. No mountains anywhere. And the thing I'm doing now, I'm bringing my small canister because I'm going to be on trail for 6 days. So I have it there, and I have more food here. I'm going to repackage a lot of it and probably give some away to Larry that I'm not going to bring. I'm just going to re-look at everything and get it all set so that I'm ready tomorrow. The last thing, though, Larry's being so awesome about this. We don't have anything going on today. Remember, I'm starting the hike tomorrow, but kind of a pain for tomorrow was going to be having the visitor center there in Sequoia National Park doesn't open until 8, and they don't let you print your permits out before you start. So I was going to have to go at 8, drive all the way up there. It's about an hour and 45 minutes, get the permit, and then drive me over the trailhead. And by then, it's going to be 9 or 9:30 or 10 or something like that. So I get a late start, and I do have about almost 12 miles to do tomorrow. So we have nothing going on, and they let you get your permit the day before if you want. So we're going to drive up, leave about 10:30 or 11, get up there. They let you from 1 o'clock on get your permit. So we're going to just, for something to do, drive up there and see Sequoia a little bit, and then get my permit, and then come back and rest. And then we're gonna get up early and go up there tomorrow so you can drop me off. So that's our plan right now. We just had some breakfast. It was very average at best, but that's hotel food. And it's continental breakfast and it's free, so you get what you get. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna go through this resupply now, and then I'll show you our road trip in Sequoia a little later when we take off. All right, guys, I'm here with my boy Larry, and we are going on a road trip. We have nothing going on today. This is the day before my hike, so we decided to save some time and for him to get on the road tomorrow and for me to get on trail a little early. We're gonna go. He was kind enough to offer us to go. It's like an hour, almost 2 hours away, but we're gonna go up to Sequoia, look around a little bit, but we're gonna go. I'm allowed to pick up my permit the day before my hike after 1 o'clock. So we're shooting to get there. We're gonna get there about 12:30, and we'll go and get my permit and just maybe look around a little bit. And that's our plan, right?
That's it.
And lay,
yeah, baby. Yeah.
and lay low today. And for me, I'm just resting. I got up so early a couple days ago at 2 to get up here that I slept well last night, so that's good. And then I'll sleep one more night, and then I'll be ready for the hike. So I appreciate it, Larry. And we're going up there. And
my pleasure.
yeah, right now I'm going to try to show you the view. I don't know if this will come out, but it's very smoggy here. And up there somewhere are mountains. Who knows where? All right, today's finally the day after almost a year of working 2 jobs, saving up, and having Larry help me get here. He's driving me to the trailhead.
Yeah.
And so we left at the hotel down in Tulare/Visalia at this way just before 5. It's a little after 6 now, and we're gonna get there about 6:35, 6:40. So I'll get to hike at the worst by 7, which is good because it's been so hot. But thank you, Larry, for everything. And he's gonna head home back up to Montana. So, but yeah, it's been nice. We got here before the gates even open at the park, so there's no traffic. So it's amazing when you get here and there's a million cars and you get one slow car, it slows you down. But we're making good time. But I'll show you a little bit of the scenes of the big redwoods on the way, and then we'll be at Crescent Meadow where I'm going to start shortly.